Well, a formal suit and a formal apology. Darrell Brooks says his mother raised him better than that he's shown in court so far.
So Fox 6 investigator Brian Polson, he's with us. He's been following this case very closely and this trial very closely. Let's start at the beginning because it was almost a surprising start to the trial yesterday.
Yeah, obviously, before the jury even came back in, Darrell Brooks had a message. First of all, he was wearing a suit. No more tantrums, no more stall tactics, no more taking off his shirt or refusing to come to the courtroom. We shall see. For the first time since the trial, Brooks showed up in that suit instead of his orange jail clothes. And before the judge brought the jury in, he delivered a nearly 2-minute long apology for his disruptive behavior. We've talked a lot about that behavior last week. Here's a portion of what he said.
I wasn't raised that way. And I owe you, Your Honor, in the court an apology. And I'm going to stand up as a man and tell the whole court and you, Your Honor, that I apologize to the bailiffs, that I apologize for my actions. Like I said, that's not how I was raised. I come from a Christian background. My mother did not raise me that way.
For that, the state continued making its case on Monday, calling police witnesses who say they tried to stop the SUV, as well as civilian witnesses who described the chaos and the carnage that unfolded in front of them. We also saw Brooks directly cross-examine the first person he's accused of running over, a woman named Nicole White, and that's, I think, where things really get interesting.
Brian, as you mentioned, first the suit, then that 2-minute-long apology. It almost seemed like a completely different person who came to court yesterday. Where do you think this is coming from? And do you think he's trying to maybe change the narrative?
Well, certainly we know that his mom, Dawn Woods, talked to Fox 6's Mary Stoker Smith. She says she told her son to cool off, that his behavior was making him look bad. How much of an impact did his mom have? Who knows? But she also insists he was having a manic episode and doesn't know what he was doing. Again, though, Brooks withdrew his insanity plea weeks ago and has not subpoenaed any mental health experts to testify. So it's not clear that disruptive behavior was going to work toward a goal like that. Is this a matter of saying it's time to buckle down and try to make a case? Who knows? But obviously his demeanor much different on Monday.
Yeah.
We definitely noticed he was settled down and progress is being made. They've made about a half dozen witnesses have testified. When you see that cross-examination, is it clear what his strategy is?
I think that's really hard to figure at this point exactly where he's going. We know Brooks deferred his opening statement, so we don't really know what his defense is. He seemed to make a lot of the suggestion that the driver of the SUV, whoever it was honking the horn to alert people to get out of his way. Perhaps he thinks that demonstrates it wasn't intentional. Who knows? He's raised doubts about whether witnesses could have positively ID'd a driver going by so fast. We'll learn a lot more as time goes on.
Yeah, how long do we think this is going to go on for?
The state says it plans to wrap its case by Thursday or Friday, so we could be hearing Brooks's defense or the beginning of his defense by the end of this week. Things are accelerating.
All right, Brian, thank you. And you'll continue with us all morning breaking this down. Stay with Fox 6 for the latest from the trial. We are streaming the trial on the Fox 6 News Milwaukee YouTube page, Facebook page, on the app and website, fox6now.com.